Hi, it's Chris Heller, Chief Real Estate Officer here at Ojo.
And I'm Jerimiah Taylor, Vice President of Real Estate and Mortgage here at Ojo. This is the second part of our three-part series about our new framework, Connect, Set, and Learn. Today is all about set, because in that first phone call, we want to make it feel like that consumer just hit the easy button when they met you, that they can get what they need and you can set the appointment to meet them in person. We know from reviewing our data that the agents who meet these consumers in person are far more successful at ultimately working together, having a relationship, and being the agent that they choose. So, Chris, what tips do you have for agents on how to best set that first appointment?
Well, before I get into that, just to take what you said a bit further, is these agents are setting appointments and are meeting with people before anything else. Now, some of you go, well, what about pre-qualification? What about talking to my lender? Hey, we have to earn trust. We have to build rapport before we have earned the right to be able to do those things. And a lot of these consumers, all they want to do is see a property. They didn't call up and say, hey, can you introduce me to an agent so I can get pre-qualified and I can work with this agent for the next 3 months and buy a home. They just want to go see a house. That's your opportunity to do all the other things that great agents do, to build rapport, to build that relationship, to get them qualified. Don't miss out on getting in front of them. That's the number one goal and number one key. And how do you do that? Give them what they want. Hey, they want to see a property? Great. Let me see the availability. Let me see when we can get in, and I will call you back within 5 minutes. Call back. When you call back, have 2 or 3 other properties. Hey, we can get in the property. Great news. Hey, I also know of another 1 or 2 that are very similar. And if you like that one, you may like these. Will you have time to see those too? Whatever your approach is, the most important thing is getting that face-to-face. Now, it might be just to help them understand. It might be a consultation. It might be in your office. It might be at Starbucks. It might be in the driveway of the property they want to see. It doesn't matter. Set the appointment, get face-to-face.
Now, Chris, I'll take it a step further, because I've even heard calls where the agent sets the appointment on the call. They don't even say, I'm going to see if it's available. They just say, great, can you see it tomorrow at 3:00? Help us out, right? Because as agents, that's a little bit of scrambled eggs up there for, well, wait a minute. What if I can't show the house? What if it doesn't work out? How are these agents doing that?
That's a great point. And we hear that a lot. And agents are having a lot of success by doing that. I've even seen some agents do that on properties that were under contract. They set the appointment. They call back to confirm and say, hey, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is we can't get in that property. Something's come up with the seller. I think we'll be able to do it the following day. The good news is I found 2 other properties, one that's not even on the market yet, that I think you might be excited about based on what you liked about the first one. Or good news, bad news could be bad news. That property just went under contract. The good news, I found these others. Use it as an opportunity. Use that opportunity to get farther into the relationship with that consumer.
Thanks so much, Chris. Those are great tips. So now it's up to us to implement. So we value you so much as our Ojo Select Network agent partners. Use these tips and look out for the 3rd video in our Connect, Set, Learn series.